Darkness and winter freeze slowly progress into spring. Life starts to emerge at Canada's racetracks. Every year begins the same way. Teams spend month after month over the long winter building and I see you try and read my face. I'm lying right beside you, then I'm gone without a trace. Where did you go? And I'll try to stay true. It's a shame that you're watching from another point of view. Hey, are you hearing me now? Will you wipe the slate clean and start over somehow? Cause I know how we can get down. Hit the bricks, put some miles between us and this town. We are unforgiven, so we move on to the living. I promise you this, there's more to be missed than you could ever dream of here. Dream of here. Dream of here. Winding down, Andrew Ranger stepped up his charge. Soon, the familiar Mopar Blue was riding the back bumper of the race leader. With 2 turns to go, Ranger made his move.
The moment where he opened the door, I just came on the inside of him. Yes, I hit him hard, but I never spun him, and we came side by side in the last corner, and in my mind I say, look, it's got to be like a drag race.
I came back to try to get around 10 as the best I could. Being out of shape as much as I was from the hit from him, and obviously the angle I went around 10 and the speed I was going, there was no way I was going to make it without hitting him, and we hit, and I climbed over his left front tire, and that was the end of it. You got to do what you got to do to try to win a race, and that's what he did, and I definitely wasn't going to let him win the race after that.
Side by side through turn number 10, and they're going to make more contact. A big hit. Stackley doesn't even lift, takes the 27 in the outside wall. He's able to save it. He's going to get refired. And the win will go to the rookie. Gary Clute will come out on top.
So my thoughts were literally check up, check up, check up, figure out where Stackley's going to go, he's going that way, look in my mirror, there's Lapsevich, get on it. You know, don't want to lose a race that's handed to you.
His crew celebrated their surprise win, while the Steckley and Ranger teams exchanged some heated words in pit lane.
Trying to get a whip. And look at this. Okay.
Clute emerged victorious from his Chevrolet, ecstatic at his achievement.
That was really cool. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. First weekend, you know, the only thing we didn't do was lead the most laps.
And for the 4th time in his career, Jeff Lapsevich finished 2nd at his Mosport stomping grounds. Joining Clute and Lapsevich on the podium was J.F. Dumoulin, who celebrated a great beginning to his first full season run in the NASCAR ranks. Coming up next, NASCAR celebrates a milestone while rewriting the record books. This is the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series Year in Review, powered by Mopar, on your source for NASCAR in Canada, TSN.